My name is Onisheton Oluwatosin, aka Teezy-cool. I'm also known as Investor. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be sharing uh, something about music. We want to learn more today about music. So I have my brother here, Michael Ukut. He's a musician actually, and he knows more about music. So what do you have for us today, my brother, on the music class?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Um, Today's music class, we shall be treating um, time signature, just like we had last sessions. So we shall be continuing from where we stopped last session. So
All right.
I'd like you to join us while we take you through this class.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
thank you very much. So don't forget to like the video and also click the subscribe button. Please help our ministry. I beg. You know, easy. Thank you.
Sing praises.
Yeah, post it. Have you posted?
Okay.
I want me to
So
see. I go zoom out. I go upload that.
last class we had, we went straight to particularizing and interpreting scripts, and we started with basic time signatures. I listed a good number of them. Some are simple time signatures, some are complex, some are compound time signatures. So we'll start from the very basic. I'll just I'll still give a recap, and then we go into, we talked about beat as well, half beat, three quarter, one quarter, full beat. Because we shall be applying those in how to interpret our musical script. We said this is half beat. We said this is one quarter beat. It's a quarter beat. And we said this, a dot and a comma, is a three-quarter beat. Now, what do I mean? And we also said this is a full beat. It carries a single beat. Inside this is what you begin to have half beat. 1 divided by 2, you have half beat. 1 divided by 4, you have a quarter beat. 1, if you have 3 of this quarter beat, which is half plus a quarter, you have 3/4. All are inside this full beat, which is 1 beat. Okay, so I'm just reminding us, anyways, from what we did last week. So if we are now to dive into how to interpret script, take for instance, now we starting with very simple one, which is the half beat. If you understand what we mean by full beat, for instance, this is a 3/4 beat, and then we have 1 2 3. Now, if you have do, mi, so, re, fa, la, mi, so, si. We're starting with full beats now. After this, we'll get into half beat, and then we'll talk about one quarter beat, and then three-quarter beat. If time permits us, we go further. If time does not permit us, we end there and continue next session. So now we did something practical last week. Now to count your beat is very simple. You have 1 2 3, like I said. Of course, we know what this means already, no? 3 4. The 3 is the number of beats you have in the measure. The 4 is the type of the beat you have, expressed in staff notation. So this 1 2 3 signifies 3 4. So we are correct here. You have 1 2 3. We are also correct. Going by this, we have 1 2 3 beats. We are also correct. Now, in writing this, you can write this in different ways. Different, as long as each of it contains 1 beat. If you like, put 7 notes inside. You must sound that 7 notes in 1 beat. And if it is 7, what is that numerator here will be 7. The four does not really matter. It can just be a crochet. Of course, this is a crochet in staff carrying 4 beats in a measure, 1 1 1 1. So this is a crochet. So the number you have here corresponds with what you have, number of beats here. So this is 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's as simple as that one, counting your 3 beats in each measure. I'm sure this is very simple. Talking about 1 beat, it's just the way this 1 2 3. The only thing you need to know, of course, everyone knows how to count 1 2 3. The only thing that might give us problem is what I said, your foundation about running a scale. If I call someone like you now to read this, you might count the number of beats very well, but applying the scale, it might be sounding do re mi, you not be using to sing do mi so, because that experience in running a scale is not yet there. You are still good in music. You just started. So you might experience such. But like I said, for you to be able to interpret a musical script, you need your idea about running a scale and how to count your beats. That's all. If you can get those two, you are very much good to go. So we've been able to ascertain that this is 3 4 beats, and we're able to count our beats 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, which we've conquered the first step. Now the second step is this. I can go further to just give you a simple one. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, re. This is what we do at our voice training. When we start a choir rehearsal, simple running of scale. Now you have 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Let's do for single beat. If I call you to, can you try this for me? This is very simple now. Let me see. Don't come out just from there. I'm not saying this. This might be complex a little, but this one. Just interpret this particular scale for me. This one. From here to here. Pick any key of your choice. Stand up. Simple now. No. Beautiful. Now be audible. You're a soprano singer. You need to be audible. Let everyone at the back hear you. Go. Go.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re.
Beautiful. Thank you. Sit down. Now you can see why I said single beats are very much simple. I know if I had given her this to interpret, she will crash along the way. But then this is easier for even a toddler in music, someone who just started music. You can easily run this scale because you listen to every day. But now let's graduate into trying to get complex about this single beat you have. Okay. So if I have now when I explain this, now this is half beat now. Remember, this is a full beat. Now, when you have two, a pair inside a beat, they are sharing half space equal. So this is taking half. This is taking a full beat, a full beat, a full beat. Now this, because there are two inside, they're taking half, making 1 beat. This is taking half. So that one taking half, making 1 beat. Half, making 1 beat. This is taking full beat, 1 beat, 1 beat, 1 beat, 1 beat. Half, making full beat, 1 beat. Now, like I said, even if you have 8 notes in a beat, depending on the construction of those notes, you must sound those 8 notes to contain 1 beat measure. Now, the fact that there are 9 notes in a beat doesn't mean you will now take it for 9 beats. Now, that's where your skills come in. How the notes are arranged, how they are configured, will make you to pronounce them such that it will contain 1 beat. Now this is two notes now. I'll sing it to contain one beat. If I have three notes here, I'll also sing it to contain one beat. If I have four notes there, I will sing it to contain one beat. That's where the experience comes in, and that's why it becomes complex. But if you understand the basic rudiments of interpretation, they are just what is easily achievable. So you have this now. You have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re. Now you're having two. Instead of singing, of course, there are 1, 2, 3 beats. 1, 2, 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Now we are at the half beats now. We're trying to talk about half beats now. Trying to join it with a single beat we know already. Now, because this is two, instead of singing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I gave a simple logic last week that if you have two notes there, sound those two notes as you're sounding 1, 2. This one is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that, like that. So you have, if I'm taking this as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 beats. I'll sing this as 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. You see that as I hit my finger against this board, whether there are three notes, I'm making sure that those notes contains one of these beats. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See now, there are three notes in one now. But I'm not extending to the next beat. 1. I'll do 1, I'll do half beat, I'll do 3 in a beat, I'll do 4 in a beat. Now you have, for 1 beat now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you have two notes in a beat, you have 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. 1 beat, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Two notes in a beat, you now have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Sharing the same measure in that beat. Half, 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 half. So if I have three notes in a beat, such as this, you meet scripts where they are writing something like this. Basically, 12/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 has been expanded into 3. So you have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So you have 12/8 mostly. But this was coined out from a 4/4. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. But to expand the beat, to blow it, they will add three notes inside one beat. So you now have, instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, you're having 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Do you understand the simple logic? I've not gone into trying to run the scale now. I'm just telling you the beats now, how it is. It's the same. If it's something like don't be scared, it's one beat divided into 3. So you sound these 3 notes equally. So this will now be 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, making 3/3, which is equals to 1 beat. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. That is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. If you put that down further, it gives you 1 beat. Equally, if you have 4. If you have 4, but if you have 4, it's no longer written in this configuration. It's now something like this. Well, we'll get there when we're talking about this. So if I'm to sing this, 3 3, you have do 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 re mi fa fa fa. One single note, you have do re mi fa. Of course, there are now 3 now. Because there are 3 notes inside the first do you are calling now. You can imagine I'm tapping one beat. Do, re, mi, fa to now be do 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 re 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 mi fa fa fa. Is it complex? Am I going to your level? You're understanding this? It's complex. I'm trying to break it down to simple understanding, simplest form for you to understand. That's just the way it is. So if I come back to this, because this is two notes in one, one, two, one. It's the same way. This is do, mi, so. What will this one be? If I'm singing one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three. Sing it according to this one, two, three. If you have two, two, two. If you have one, just sing one. Can you try it? This one. Let's go. Oh, try it. No, use one. Don't use the note for now. You might be confused with the note. Use. There are two notes here. Sing it like. Make sure they are balancing in each of the. Sing it like a chorister. One, two, go. No, you are breaking. Don't break. Take the full beat measure. Don't break it. Drag it. There's no break inside. It's a full beat. Go. No. What you are doing is this is what you are doing. This is what you are doing. You are doing half beat. Now you're leaving this half. So you don't rush it. One, two, three. One, two, three. Join. Now sing it two now. No. Okay. You've tried. Study there. Let's see from your experience. Please help us out. Thank you. Go. God bless you. Clear it. Clear it very well. All right. Thank you. Start from the one, two, three, and then apply the two now. Apply now. Again. Thank you. Now you see the difference between what you sang. You sang one, two, two, three, three. You not you're only taking half. Let me write it. You're only taking half. The remaining half you're silent. That's why I sing it one, two, two, three, three. But you drag it to the next one because it's half beat. One, two, two. You take your time. Half beat is not it's not a quick beat. You take your time, you drag it. That is why it is half beat. One, two, two, three, three. You don't rush half beat. You only rush when you have quarter beat like this. So that's the difference. Because this one are smaller than this. So you rush it to quickly take those space. One, two, three, three. But this one is half. So you just sing it one, two, two. So can you sing for everything like this now? You see the mistake now. So try it from here to here. Go. Again. Again. Start from here. Now you're singing one, two, two. Yeah, you're not singing one, two, two. You're singing do, re. That's what you sing it. Sing like do, re, mi, like that. Again from beginning. Thank you. So if these two can get along, I believe some of our experts should be able to. You still have those struggling. But this half beat is very simple. Hello? The half beat is simple, is it? Okay. I'll use that for 4-4. Do you have issues with it? Francisca? You are good. Okay, so now that's half beat for you. Now let's go to 1/4. Now, one quarter, a script is being shared now. Sing unto God. You meet this. You also meet this. You also meet this inside. You also meet single beats. So it's a perfect. So I'll just quickly go through one quarter beat and three quarter beats, and then we'll apply our knowledge of single beat, half beat, one quarter beat, three quarter beat to interpret the script you are having. Now to go into one quarter beat, like I said, one quarter is sharing a full beat into four. So the one quarter is now taking one fragment of that 1/4. It's not affecting the other 3/4. Mathematically, what I mean is this is 1. If I divide this by 4, now I came here, I brought mango, a seed of mango, and then I shared it among 4 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I pick a knife, I slice it into 4 different parts. I gave one portion, I gave another one portion, I gave her one portion, I gave her one portion. How many portion is she taking out of the mango?
1/4.
1
Over 4.
taking another,
1/4.
another,
1/4.
another. Now when you join those 4 together, 1/4, you have 4/4, which is 1
Beat.
1
1 beat.
the chest because in the mango, abi. Anyway, that's what 1/4 is. 1/4 is taking my part of it and leaving the rest. Nothing concerns me with the rest of it. Because that's 1/4. If it were to be a full beat, I'll take the whole of that beat. But I've been shared into 4 different parts. So myself, I will take my own fraction out of it. You take yours out of it. Take yours out of it and do whatever you want to do. Now, if I have, like I said, a 1/4 beat is represented with this. This is half. This is 1/4. If I have a full beat and I want to divide it into 4, if I want to divide something, a beat into 2, what sign will I use? Into 2 half beats, what sign will I use? A dot. So first of all, before you get to 1/4, you divide the beat into half, which is this. Now this is a full beat, a full beat. I want to go to 1/4. Now this is now half now. So this is 1/2. This half. This half. Now if I want to get 1/4 out of half, what did I do again? What do I need to do? I divide what into 2? I divide the half into 2 to get 1/4. It's as simple as that. Basic mathematics. But then in music, it means I'm concerned with this part now. This half. I want to divide this into half further to give 1/4. So half of half gives 1/4. So if I have this half, I have this half. For me to get 1/4, I will divide this half into another half. Now there's a progression in music. You are coming from full beat. You are coming from full beat. This is a full beat. You are going to half. It becomes this. You are now going from half into 1/4. This other half that you have here becomes, we separate half of half by a comma, like I said, 1/4. So if I have half like this, I want to separate this half into another half to make 1/4. I just put this. A comma in music separates half into half. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's the sign you need to know. A half represented by this dot. You want to split it into another half further. Just put a comma in between. The same way you are putting this dot in between this full bit. Separate it by half. 1/4 will now take a comma inside that half. Another comma. inside that half. So you now have 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4, making 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4, making what? Half dot half. Further making what? 1 bit. Do you see how it is? Now we are representing this in mathematically now. But when it gets to music, you just put a comma, a dot. This is half, this is half. So this is now 1/4 with the comma. 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Making this half, this half. Then add half plus half, making 1. That's why you are seeing this comma to be 1/4 bit. Do you now understand this?
Yes.
So when you see this, like, what does it mean? I've explained this now. This used to give a note a quarter bit. This is used to give a note half bit. Now, when you talk about three-quarter, three-quarter is very simple. Like I said, this is half. How do you get three-quarter? It's either you get 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, or you get, of course, you know 1/4 plus 1/4 is half. Now this is 1, 2, 3 over 4. So it simply means that three-quarter will be this measure. Do you get? Either you write it like this: 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4. That means you have 1 over 4 bit rest here. Or you inverse it by saying 1 over 4 dot 1 over 4, comma, and then dot, and then 1 over 4. This is that comma that is a half 1/4 bit rest. So you now have 1 over 4, 1 over 4, 1 over 4, which is 3 over 4, 3/4 bit. This. Now look at it, you have dot and a comma. So you have, where is it? You have dot and a comma. So do you now see it? Why this signifies a 3/4 bit? A dot and a comma. The dot is half. The comma is 1/4. So half plus 1/4 gives you 3 over 4. 3/4 bit inside a full bit. It means you definitely have 1/4 bit rest, well, either before or after the 3/4 note. But then when you see this, now the script was given to you. Let's quickly we'll just glance through and then we'll end it. So it means we've talked about half bit, full bit, 1/4 bit, and 3/4 bit. Now, a simple way of trying to interpret, you see classicals like this, and then you see a script like this, and then you'll be scared for the very first time. Seeing 4 notes, you're just seeing dot, comma, left and right, seeing many notes inside 1 bit, you're like, this is above my level or something. You feel it's only good that will interpret it, but it's just basic understanding. Just what I'm doing now for you to understand all of this. You want to apply this. Like I said, inside of this song, you have a full beat from the very beginning. The first do is a full beat, 1 beat. Where you have sing, the very first note is full beat. Now you go further to the second beat in that first measure. You have do, dot, comma, and a do. This is the meaning. Now you see a do, and then you see a dot. If you see a dot, it means that first note is taking half already. So that is taking half beat already, because after the note comes the dot. It's not after that dot that you might be seeing a comma. So after that dot, you are having a comma. In between that dot and a comma is a 1/4 bit there. Example is what I have here. Where is it again? Here. You have a dot, a space, a comma, and a note. Now take your mind to this now. Bring your mind into this. It means I cleaned something here just now, 1 over 4. Did I? Is that following?
Yes.
I cleaned something here now. I'm trying to represent what we have here as to this. Ordinarily, depending on how the song is being written, it means after that dot and in between the dot and the comma, there is 1/4 bit rest there. So after the comma, you have the note, which is this, taking 1/4 bit. But there's a rest, 1/4 bit rest, and you have a full beat. So I can just, if this is 1 full beat, so it It is just do. So as simple as what we have there. So this is 1/4 plus 1/4, making half. So this do is carrying half beat. Then you have 1/4 beat rest here, and then we have 1/4 note. Don't be confused. I will sing it and I'll tell you the way they sound. Now, how do we sound 1/4 beat? Now, let me give you simple logic.
Sorry.
One beat, one beat, one beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same way you sing 1, 2, 3. The back is spoiled. Just hang on. Let the rest come back. So the same way you have 1, 2. On tẹ phone sí o. On tẹ phone sí o. 1. This is not single beat. This is 1/4. That look. You are doing organa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, now this one is divided into 4 now.